Last month, Republican presidential candidate Michele Bachmann came under fire because her family business, a counseling clinic run by her husband, was shown to have collected more than $137,000 in annual payments from Medicaid, a federal program the Tea Party favorite has strongly criticized. Tonight, that clinic is at the center of a different controversy, and ABC's Brian Ross has investigated. Brian?
Cynthia, long before she became a presidential candidate, Michele Bachmann was well known to the religious right. But now as a national figure, we're learning a lot more about her and her husband and the business that has been the family's principal source of income. On the campaign trail, Michele Bachmann tells supporters her husband Marcus has been the key to their 33 years of happy marriage.
I have a very big advantage because Marcus has his PhD in counseling and he's a marriage counselor.
But Dr. Bachmann's brand of counseling is highly controversial and could become a campaign issue.
Here's my husband, Dr. Marcus Bachmann.
Operating out of suburban Minneapolis, Dr. Bachmann runs a Christian counseling firm, co-owned with his wife Michele, that at times, according to former patients, has tried to convert gay men into heterosexuals through Christian prayer.
I could be straight and, God would forgive me if I was straight.
Andrew Ramirez of Minneapolis was 17 when his family sent him to Bachmann and Associates, where, he says, a counselor working for Bachmann tried unsuccessfully to save him from his sin.
I remember leaving that parking lot with my mom, and I said, Mom, I'm gay. I do not think this is something that can be changed.
In an interview with a Christian radio outlet, Dr. Bachmann has described homosexuals as barbarians.
It is as if we have to understand barbarians need to be educated. They need to be disciplined. And just because someone feels it or thinks it doesn't mean that we're supposed to go down that road.
But when a Minneapolis paper claimed 5 years ago the Bachmann Clinic was trying to convert gays to straights, he called it a false statement. Now, undercover video shot just last month inside the clinic by a gay advocacy group, Truth Wins Out, seems to show some form of the practice is indeed offered to patients.
Yeah, you're in the midst of a storm, you're in the midst of a battle.
The video is made by a member of the group, John Becker.
I had two cameras. The first was in my bag right here through this little pinhole, and the second was on a wristwatch.
Becker told the clinic of feelings towards men and depression and asked if he could be rid of his homosexual urges through therapy and prayer.
I think it's possibly totally real.
He could cure your homosexuality?
Yes.
Is that what he said?
Yes, he did. He said it several times. He said that change is possible. He's seen it. He believes that full change from homosexual to heterosexual is possible.
The truth is, God has designed our eyes to be attracted to the woman's body. Sure. To be attracted to, everything. To be attracted to her friends.
In the office, Becker also took a picture of a stack of books written by a self-proclaimed ex-lesbian, Janet Boynes, who in a promotional video for the book claimed she was able to cure her homosexuality through God.
I believe God was always present in my life and by my side, calling my name even though I was trapped in the sin.
And on the wall behind the stack of books was a personal endorsement from Dr. Bachmann recommending her book and saying that her book spoke to truth that could set people free.
Becker attended 5 sessions at the Bachmann Clinic, charged about $73 for each visit. Each session began and ended with a prayer. The American Psychological Association has told members the idea of converting gays through therapy and prayer, called reparative therapy, is both ineffective and potentially harmful.
Efforts to pray away sexual orientation from the evidence we've seen are unlikely to be effective. Now, that's not to say that people can't change their behavior or even change their identity, but changing their sexual orientation, changing that deep part of them about who they're attracted to, which emerges spontaneously in adolescence without choice, we have not seen any evidence that such therapies or such religious practices change that.
The group that made the undercover video said it shows that the Bachmanns have not been forthcoming about what actually happens inside the family business.
I think this tape shows irrefutably that at Bachmann Associates they do reparative therapy, which is trying to basically pray away the gay.
Asked about our ABC News report at a campaign appearance today in Iowa, Michele Bachmann said it was not something Americans were interested in, but defended the family clinic.
I'm running for the presidency of the United States, and I'm here today to talk about job creation and also the fact that we do have a business that deals with job creation. We're very proud of the business that we've created.
In a statement to ABC News, the campaign said the Bachmann's clinic provides a variety of services, but that because of patient confidentiality, it could not comment on any specific treatment, including the so-called gay to straight therapy.